When was the last time you sat in silence, with nothing but your own thoughts? No phone, no distractions, no noise. Most people can't even last 5 minutes. But what if I told you, your greatest power lies in those quiet, uncomfortable moments? In this video, we'll uncover why modern minds have lost the ability to think deeply and how you can reclaim it. In a world overflowing with noise, endless notifications, viral trends, and surface-level advice, deep thinking has quietly become a lost art. We're told to hustle, to react quickly, to consume more information, but very rarely are we encouraged to pause, to reflect, to ask ourselves the uncomfortable, meaningful questions. Yet it's precisely in those quiet, unhurried moments of thought that wisdom is born. In this video, we'll explore the philosophy of deep thinking, what it is, why it matters, and how cultivating a powerful, thoughtful mindset can change the way you experience life. If you've been feeling scattered, overwhelmed, or stuck in shallow routines, stay with me. This might be the invitation your mind's been craving. What is deep thinking? Let's begin with a simple question. What exactly is deep thinking? It isn't just about intelligence. It's not about memorizing facts or winning debates. Deep thinking is the ability to slow down your mind, to go beneath the surface of things, and to wrestle with ideas. To ask why, not just what. It's reflective, philosophical, and often uncomfortable because it forces you to confront your own assumptions. The ancient philosophers understood this. Socrates famously said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." Not because life loses value without reflection, but because without it, we become passive passengers in our own story, living by inherited beliefs, unquestioned habits, and shallow goals. Deep thinking requires solitude. It demands patience. And in a world obsessed with speed, it's an act of quiet rebellion, the cost of shallow thinking. Why does this matter? Because shallow thinking has a price. When we only skim the surface, we stop asking meaningful questions. We chase status, approval, and quick fixes without ever asking ourselves whether those things actually matter to us. We become reactive, living at the mercy of trends, social pressures, and fleeting emotions. The danger is that this shallow way of thinking feels comfortable. It's easier to scroll endlessly than to sit alone with a difficult question. It's easier to adopt popular opinions than to form your own. But what's easy isn't always what's meaningful. Nietzsche once wrote, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." Deep thinking helps us find that why, a foundation of purpose that steadies us in the chaos of life. Without it, we risk drifting aimlessly, mistaking distraction for fulfillment. Why this matters now more than ever? We live in an era where attention is currency, and our minds are constantly under siege. Algorithms are designed to keep us distracted. News cycles thrive on outrage. Productivity culture rewards busyness over reflection, which means cultivating deep thinking isn't just good for your personal growth. It's an act of reclaiming your humanity. When you commit to thinking deeply, you become harder to manipulate. You gain clarity about what matters to you. You move through life with intention rather than impulse. And perhaps most importantly, you start living a life you've consciously chosen, rather than one you've unconsciously inherited. The world doesn't need more noise. It needs more people willing to pause, to reflect, and to think deeply about what it means to be human. So I invite you, today, tonight, sometime this week, to find a quiet corner, turn off the noise, and ask yourself a question you've been avoiding. Not because it's easy, but because it matters. If this video resonated with you, drop a comment, share a question you've been wrestling with, and hit subscribe for more explorations into philosophy, mindset, and the art of living consciously. Thank you for watching and for thinking with me.